Someone brought up something interesting. Also, I'm trying to stream at 1440p again, so we'll see how that goes. Someone brought up something interesting in chat that I wanted to. The Lego Game Boy. Okay, that was from Eli Gamer. Said, I built that a bit over 2.5 months ago, then decided to get an actual DMG to compare it in person. Then I decided to get into Game Boy development. What do you mean by Game Boy development? I'm super curious by that.
Bingo!
Figure out how to open this?
Bingo!
Wait, did somebody gift? Oh, Captain Freetime, thank you for gifting a tier 1 sub, and Lost Lightning, thank you for the tier 1 sub. As in developing games. Oh, that's sick. That does sound pretty freaking awesome. Okay, what am I missing here? The first step to any good Lego build is figuring out how to open the damn box. Without, you know, damaging it.
Tom.
Is it glued shut? Do I have to damage the box to open it? Evil J. Brown with Underbit saying, this is where I would build my new Lego set. If I had one, went to the local Lego store over the weekend and was absolutely decimated. Joke's on you, I'm immune to explosions. I may have to damage the box. I do not wish to damage the box. I don't know what this voice is. There's a perforation on the bottom. Ah, okay. Hang on. Jam my thumbs into this hole. Oh, wait. I got it. Alright, yeah, we got the Lego Game Boy. It is... If I could flip this over without losing anything. 18 plus, model number 72046, 421 pieces. Let's see, we got our lovely instruction manual here, which honestly, like, the nice white here reminds me of the, of like, those old instruction manuals in Game Boy games. We got bag number 5. I'm gonna... Oh, shoot. 1 second. Oh, dude, I accidentally hit a button that ran all of my stream stuff while all of my stream stuff is still active. Close out of VTube Studio! We're not using that today! Got the decal for the Mario and Zelda Game Boy games. I'm assuming this is like stuff that goes... Oh, that might be the screen, actually. It's either the screen or the, what do you call them? The cartridges. I mean, of course, we'll be starting on bag 1. This is bag number 2. What's up, big guy? What are you doing? People can see your big head, your big square head. Christian, come here. Come here. Hi. Let's move this out of the way. There we go. Let's see your big square head. Yeah, I'm in pajamas right now, and it's kind of one of those pajamas where it has like. It's got, like, the opening on the front. So, are those the paws of a manatee? Can you hop up here? There we go. There he is. Hi. I missed him so much. Bag number 3. It be him, it be the boy. It's a manatee. What do we got in here? These aren't treats, just FYI. Bag number 4. I have not seen bag number 1 yet. because it's right here. Bag number 1. Alright. I can only assume we start in order. You know, I kind of want to start doing Gunpla at some point. But, like, the only one I really care about is one that would never, like... They would never make one. I would love a Gunpla of Magus. From good old Magus XLR. Insert to continue. You gonna lie down up here, or are you gonna jump down, bug? I guess this is like the history of Nintendo. Spanning the years on a Fuda. Manatee's lying down, so I'm gonna put camera focus back on me for now. Yeah, like a Hot Wheels style car sitting on top of it. Alright, bag number 1. Plus, oh, these must be this must be for one of, if not both of the cartridges, because it's telling me to... Alright, well... Start getting this out. Dump out the bag labeled number 1. And try to keep it organized. Alright, I need this piece, and then I need... How was everybody's Christmas? Mine was good up to a point. That point was when my mom got dragged on by a dog on a leash and fell and broke her eye. So she's currently still in Ohio at my brother's house, because that's where we had Christmas, was in Ohio, and she has a follow-up appointment for her eye tomorrow. Just to make sure everything is on the up and up, and that she is still, you know, able to use said eye. It is a miracle that she didn't end up with a concussion. Should I zoom in more? The further I zoom in on this, the less of my crotch you'll see, so I think I do want to do that. Oh, nope, there it is. You get to see my hands as well. Yeah, she was in such bad shape initially when they took her to the hospital. And it was like, my dad was just so upset. Because when she so like, pretty much what happened was that, it was that like, we were getting together for Christmas Eve in Ohio, or Christmas in Ohio. My cousin rented a mansion for us to all, you know, hang out and have fun there. And, you know, we were sitting there, and, oh, that's interesting. Oh, I need, where is it? And like, and, you know, suddenly, and this is a lot of, my dad has a huge, family. Oh, I love this! It's lenticular! That's so cool! But my dad has a huge family. And so it was like, his brother's kids. Like, he's one of 9 children. And, his oldest brother had 8 children, and they are starting to have kids, so... That's where we're kind of at in terms of the proliferation of my family tree here. Irish cat. How'd you guess? How'd you guess we're Irish Catholic? I'm missing one somewhere. So we're like my family and I are sitting around, we're having a good time. It says there should be two. I only see the, oh wait, there it is. It was hiding. Sitting around having a good time. My aunt stopped by for a little while. Yeah, my aunt stopped by for a little while, and my aunt and her husband stopped by for a while, and they were like, okay, we're not gonna be here for that long, but we brought our dogs because, you know, we just wanted them to come up and say hi to everybody, you know, yada yada yada. And my mom was like, oh, you know, I love dogs. You know, I'd love to, we could bring them into the house, let the kids meet them, that kind of thing. And they're like, they're not like vicious at all. I've never, to be fair, I never met the dogs, but you know, my parents have in the past, so I know that they're not like vicious pups. So my aunt takes one dog, and then my mom takes the other dog. But it was a little bit, it was like a little bit after the first dog left. After the first dog was taken out of the car. So when he left the car, when my mom took the other dog out of the car, that dog saw that, you know, his friend, his brother, whatever you want to call him, was further ahead, and he's like, oh, I need to run to catch up. So he started running. He's a big dog too, it's a Labradoodle. You know, starts running, and my mom is like, oh, I can't control this, you know, this is bad. And so they start making their way to the door, and like like at that point the leash was like strapped, like more or less like wrapped around her. It was like wrapped around like her fingers and her wrist. So it was like it was tugging on it. And she couldn't keep up with the dog and ended up falling over, and she fell hard. According to my, and this is kind of hearsay because I wasn't there for it, but according to my sister, like, she wasn't responsive. So it was super scary. Black and green. And, you know, my poor dad was beside himself, and you know, my niece saw it. Like my 2 to 3 year old niece saw it and was just like, it was like, I don't want to say that it was cute because it was like a traumatic moment, but she was like, she was like, Grammy fell down, face hurt, big band-aid, like she needs a big band-aid. And so like 2 of my cousins were like certified nurses. And so they come out to help. Na, 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 na. And they, you know, start talking. You know, they're talking to her, making sure that like she knows where she is, like what day it is and whatnot. And at one point, like my mom in her like semi-conscious state looks up at my dad and goes, oh, honey, this is great. We can sue. And she was joking, but like it was very funny. And you know, one of my nurse cousins was like, okay, she still got a sense of humor, so that's a good sign. And like she hates like suing and lawyers and litigation like that. So like, you know, we were just making sure that like, you know, she was aware of her surroundings. She was aware of like, you know, who she was, what day it was, you know, where she was. But like, she had, was it this cheek? Yeah. She had cut this cheek really bad. It had swollen up very badly, and she was bleeding on the concrete. So we, you know, turned her over, laid her down some pillows to make sure she was all right. Called an ambulance. Ambulance came, and like was assessing her as well. And they were like, okay, we got 2 choices of hospitals here. We got one that's like closer, or we got this one that deals more in trauma and like the, you know, this particular issue of like the eye and the area around the eye. I can't remember what it's called. It's not ophthalmology. It's not ophthalmology, but it's like something similar to that. Ornithology, I think. So we're like, yeah, take her to the one with the better doctor. She goes in, she goes in, my dad, ornithology is birds. What am I thinking? It's not optometry. Ophthalmology, thank you. I don't know where ornithology came from. My dad goes with her in the ambulance. My brother gets in the car and follows them along. You know, obviously we're all freaking we're all worried about this. But you know, they get her to the hospital. I stay behind because my sister is just beside herself as well. And you know, at that point it's scary because it's like it's up in the air at that point. We have no idea what's gonna happen. And so, like, you know, like an hour or so passes, and they're like, okay, she's gone in for surgery, for emergency surgery. Because at this point we weren't sure if she had broken anything, if she had a concussion, what if anything was wrong with her eye. So apparently, like, something was wrong with her eye, so they brought her in for emergency surgery. Am I being rated or am I getting hate rated? Mal, I'm getting rated by Mal. Okay. Hi, Mal. You came in at a great time. We're discussing the tragedy of how my mom broke her eye on Christmas. I hope you're doing well. I saw the video Steven put out about your old house. Still freaking nuts that this person is still allowed on the streets. Bingo! It's like, dude, thank you for the 36 months of tier 1 saying disable VRR and Ghost of Notoy. Oh, that's what she was doing. And Jet, thank you for the 15 months of tier 1. So, like, we have no idea what's going on for the time being while my mom's in surgery. You know, get a call later where it's like surgery went well. They were able to, like, this is gonna get a little bit gross because it's like hospital stuff, but apparently she had, like, split open a part of her eye. And so they, you know, sutured it shut. They made sure everything was fine. She didn't have any fractures, no fractures of the orbital bone, no concussion, which is wild. No brain bleed from the impact or anything like that. The biggest thing was the eye. Rather the only thing with the eye, but it was a big thing with the eye. So at that point we're just like, you know, it's really freaking scary. just saying. Guess we put this in here, and yeah, look at that. Got the stand there for a Super Mario Land game. Nothing attacked my mom. Pretty much, the long and short of it is that my mom... Did I miss something here? I think this comes later. The long and short of it is, my mom was walking my aunt's dog to the door, and the dog saw that my aunt's other dog was farther ahead and tried to run to catch up. And, which caused her to fall over and hit her head, hit her face. Oh, I don't put this on here. I need bag number 2. So we get there. So the next day, you know, we get there. My mom's still kind of out of it because, of course, she is. It was a trauma, essentially. She's laid out in the hospital bed. And then, like, with every one of us around, it's kind of the part where she starts coming to terms with, like, how she may like lose the eye. You know, and it was very heartbreaking. And like, and my aunt who owned the dogs was like absolutely devastated as well. So there was some banter there. Nothing bad, just very, like, I guess awkward would be the best way to describe it. Okay, there should be a black corner piece. There we go. But just like trying not to like. Well, I mean, like awkwardness between like the two parties, I should say. Between like my mom and my dad and like my aunt and her husband. And it's just it was a little bit awkward, but like of course like she felt terrible and like, you know, a lot of high emotions running with it. Nothing was really like said. They were keeping it civil despite like the high like the high running emotions. And it's just the kind of thing where it was still where like the whole ordeal was still very fresh. But like, you know, when the, you know, as it sort of like as like time went on and we started like, you know, being like, you know, okay, like, you know, deep breaths and like, and, you know, really thinking things out. Like, it was a freak accident, could have happened to anyone. There wasn't really like I'm not gonna say there wasn't much that could be done about it, but like there's really not much like to say regarding it, you know? It was just like it's bad that it happened, and it's something that like we couldn't have really predicted. So it's like there's no bad blood there at all. I'm just filling up this entire plate with these little like weird like robot goggle things. So we're hanging out with her. She's still kind of out of it between surgery, between the shock of everything that had happened. Bingo! And everything else that went down. And you know, after sort of like she's probably gonna have like still some emotional like trauma trouble with it for a little while. But like, you know, things are looking up. You know, if she currently has like has a patch over her eye. Wrong eye. It's the right eye. Her left eye is the one that's still like her left eye is the good eye. And so like on the off chance that she like loses sight in that eye or loses the eye, you know, she's in a position where she could learn how to function without the use of it. It was still scary AF though. Smash your mom fire. Well, I mean, I was joking around about that a little bit, where it's like if my niece who saw the incident, like bringing up her first memories, like, yeah, for some reason my first memory is Grammy being a pirate. Zelda Shroom with the 55 months tier 1 saying, look at my ego and need a good helping of pesto. You put pesto on your waffles? I mean, that's just sort of like what we're making a joke about. You know, I don't know if I was making too light of it, but you know, I crack jokes. It's what I do. In moments of crisis, like it's hard to describe this because it feels weird and forced, but like essentially, I don't let myself feel anything until like there's nothing that's needed from me, if that makes sense. Like, I had to comfort my sister. I wanted to make sure that everything was going well with mom. You know, I wanted to do everything I can, and I just wasn't, like... like, the emotions are probably there, but I wasn't letting myself express them or feel them. And was just like, I gotta be, like, on. I have to, like, be there to do what I can if anybody, like, needs me for anything. And then, you know, yesterday, when I was, on my way home, when my dad was driving me to the airport, that was, like, the first time that entire time that I felt like, you know, okay, I'm not needed anymore, I can take a break. Like, you know, I'm still gonna call my mom every day during all this. And I just broke down crying as my dad was driving me to the airport. Because, my God, it just hit me all at once just how terrifying that was. Yeah, okay, fill the entire thing with these. And just like, how much worse it could have been. My sister was the one who was outside and like, I mean, like a bunch of people were outside, but like my sister saw it and it was like, she wasn't breathing, she wasn't, on the initial fall, she wasn't breathing and she wasn't responsive. So yeah, it was kind of horrifying. May as well want to do me a favor. If you are... Let me see. If you are... Pardon the noise for a second. I'm gonna post this in chat here. If you want advice on how to age gracefully, I don't know how many of you are in that position at the moment, but my mom is actually growing pretty big on TikTok even before the eye injury. Please do me a favor and, you know, give her a little bit of support. I love my mom. I'm happy that she's doing this. It's fun to, it's a lot of fun to discuss like the differences between us doing our different platforms together. And so, you know, just give her a little bit of love, you know? I'm probably gonna be talking to her a lot more often and talking to her more often about content creation and whatnot. You could see some of the videos of her, like, that she recorded before her, she fell on her eye, and some videos, like, after it. Like, after the incident. You could see some of the ones in the what is it? You could see some of the ones in the oh my God, what is my brain trying to say? In, like, the previews there of, like, her with the eye patch. But she's doing much better now. I'm very, very grateful for that. I think it's still gonna be, like, a long road for her, but I believe in her ability to sort of, like, see it all through. And for everything that me and my family and siblings are gonna be there for her. I think that's another big one. I put that in the wrong way. It seems like so many VTubers' mothers are so supportive. I mean, like, she's been supportive of me since I started. You know, when she initially saw that I could make money doing content creation, all the way back in 2009. She was like, yeah, you know, like, when I got my first, like, contract with Machinima, like, of course she was worried, because it's like, oh, this is probably, like, a scam or whatever. I mean, like, depending on who you ask, it was. You know, she was like, hey, let's run your contract with Machinima by by our lawyer to make sure it's on the level. What the heck is this piece? Where is it? Sorry, I was taking a look at Tings on the other side there. Why is chat grown to a halt for me? Oh, I guess y'all are going to check out my mom's TikTok, which I greatly appreciate, and I know she'll appreciate too. Where the heck is this piece? Sorry, I'm orchestrating a collab later, and and one of the people I'm doing it with got back to me. I put this on wrong. There we go. It's supposed to go like that, like this. I had it so where this end was on here. Like this, Yugi, like this. Is it weird if I sit like this? Refuse to use TikTok. Fair. You know, it's fair. I'm not gonna like if I'm basically I'm not being like use TikTok. Ha 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 ha. I'm being like if you use TikTok, then check out my mom's stuff. Actually, come to think of it, I think she recorded a TikTok during the last Lego stream that I did. John Jacob Jingleheimer Smite, thank you for the 3 months of Prime. That is an incredible name, by the way. I need these. Oh, this is against Ivor. I was so confused for a second. I was like, damn, this is a bop. I don't remember whose theme song it is. I didn't really think much of Ivor during the events of ZA. Gonna be real honest there. I gotta remember to keep my hands like further out so you can actually see what I'm doing. Okay, this seems right. What do we got next? A 1x4 with... Did I miss a few of these? Bingo! I did. I missed something there. Beamaster, thank you for the 20 months of tier 1 saying, I rewatched The Economical and didn't realize how much of it affected my vocabulary since I watched it in high school. God, such cinema. The Economical! It crashes! Oh! Let's put this side while I work on this. On Luna Gazer with the 86 months of tier 1 saying, hope things are going well. Much love to you and Manatee. As always, Tom V. Hart, Tom Mana. It was interesting being on like, because I don't think I've spent terribly many Christmases with my brother's family. So it was interesting being on the other side of, like, getting the gifts ready for the kids. So we got my oldest nephew a Pop-A-Shot basketball thing, which that in and of itself is funny because he tried it out at Dick's Sporting Goods once, and did I already dox my nephew's name? But anyway, he was. What is it? He was playing the Pop-A-Shot basketball, like arcade basketball at a Dick's Sporting Goods. And, so funny. He was like, oh, we gotta get this for my sister for Christmas. I didn't? Okay, I was just making sure. Hard for me to tell sometimes. Alright, there's like a 1x1 block that has like a thing that goes out this way. I think it's this. I'm gonna put one of these tiny things on here. There we go. I'm using the camera as like a bit of guidance because I'm trying to show this off better to you guys without being like, what am I holding it close? What am I doing? You can't see on the tiny camera. So like my dad, my brother, and I were putting together the Papa Shot basketball set. You know, on Christmas night. And, oh, there's a little stud that's supposed to go there. What color is that? Is it this one? I think it's this one. And, you know, of course, in the age of some assembly required, we're having trouble with it because the instructions aren't clear. Does YouTube comment not show up? It does not show up on the video, but I can see it. If, Twitch has a, what do you call it? A, policy against, combining chats from different platforms. And since my main streaming platform is Twitch, I just show that one. But no, like, we're having issues with it, and my dad's, like, screwing, we're trying to, like, screw, like, the control panel for it where you start the game up. And, my dad is... Let's see. And, like, you know, we're having trouble, like, finding out where it goes. And finally, my dad gets it, like, to screw in properly. And I don't know why I thought to say this, because my dad isn't one for a lot of, like, the more, like, blue humor, like, the more adult jokes. But I says to him, I think I got this wrong. I say, like many a female suitor has asked me, is it in yet? He starts laughing and he turns to me and he goes, "You're lucky your mom didn't hear that." But then, I want to follow that up. I'm gonna follow this up because later I told that joke to my mom and my dad's response and he was like, "Oh, please, that's hilarious." Oh god. Manatee, it's the Archfey. The children demand electro swing. Oh. What was the other joke I made? Oh! If you saw on social media, I posted the picture of the fish, slippers I got. And, with the caption that said, "That's right, chat, for free." And, like, as I was taking the picture, my cousin heard both of the things that I said, so he was, like, dying laughing at those. But I said, well, this is the logical next step in my career, feet pics. No. And then upside down here, I need one of those brown pieces, one of these, as well as one of the 3x1s with the 2 planks on there. I think this is 3x1. Yeah, it's 3x1. My brother also has like a Kermit the Frog puppet, and everyone in my family has seen the video on Z's channel of us playing around with the ASMR mic and my foray into singing Toto as Kermit. So they were just like, "Oh, you gotta use the Kermit puppet. The kids will love it. All the kids will love it." These are violent kids. There's like this caterpillar baby toy, and like one of like the 6 or 7-year-old was like picking it up and like smacking the Kermit puppet while I was like pretending to be Kermit with it on. These kids are brutal. But I'm hoping it made for a good Christmas memory. Because that is what is most important there. Tom lost his hand. Well, between that and my mom's eye, the two of us can start a pirate crew. Oh yeah, the versus Zygarde music was really good. Yeah, I'll start calling in favors on my family and see if anybody's willing to lose a leg. These are also jokes that I definitely cannot make with the aunt whose dog was sort of the catalyst for all this. I cannot make these jokes around her because it should be very uncomfortable with that. Bingo! Dr. Zeos, thank you for the 60 months of tier 1. 6 times 10 is how many months of Tom is celebrated in this message? I say that like not as a laughing matter either. Like, I feel like she'd still feel very guilty about it. Even if everything turned out as good as it could. Like, would you want that thrown back in your face? If it was like your dog that caused somebody to potentially lose their eye? Did I put this together wrong? Great thing to ask when I'm this far into it. But yeah, those are the kind of jokes that I absolutely cannot, like, tell. Because I think it would just, like, put unnecessary stress on my poor aunt. Very interesting build. And then this goes here. One of these 1x1s goes here. I think like the only clip of Queso I've ever seen is the one where someone calls him a 1x1 Lego brick. I wouldn't say it's the only one, it's the first clip of Queso I've ever seen. Yeah, this orange piece is the brick separator. It helps give you leverage when like when like the plates are like stuck together and you need to get some of them apart. It's really weird to like see some of this because a lot of this seems so like unnecessary, but I guess it's like supposed to emulate sort of like how the inner workings of the Game Boy looked. Because you don't even, like, once this is all said and done, you don't see this, you don't see this, you don't see, like, any of this. It was the same way with the Lego NES. What's on the outside is, I wouldn't say less impressive, but, like, what's on the outside is equally as impressive as what's on the inside. So many brick separators. Maybe like it's at maybe at some point in the future, they'll pull an Apple and stop shipping Lego sets with brick separators just because everybody will have them. Some functionality, aesthetics, and Easter eggs, yeah. Like the little homage to World 1 2 and inside the NES. And then the corner piece. Bingo! Doomfire, thank you for the 90 months saying, ooh, Lego. Got an idea for another sub goal? Should we hit it? We'll do that before Kingdom Hearts Retranslated. I'm gonna say 850, and we do Too Many Types 2. And maybe this time Quagsire will be in it. Don't spoil me on that, whether Quagsire's in it or not. Spoiler, there will be Pokemon. Yes, there is a sequel. I think Alpha Ride just put out a video on it this month. Let's see, is that correct? Oh, there's more underneath. No, there's not more underneath. What the heck? These. One goes here. One goes here. One goes in there for that. Okay. The heck do we have here? It's like this weird, like, semicircle piece is supposed to go with one of these corner pieces, but I guess I'll see how that'll work. Aside. There we go. It looks like this goes on the bottom. Did I miss something? Something's not looking right. Nope, I guess it is right. That and there, and then I need a green 4x1 green piece and a 1x2 green piece. That goes here and here respectively. These two yellow pieces go here and here. 2x2 corner piece goes there. Starting to come together. You can see where like the cartridge hooks into on there. Yeah, the Lysander battle music is so good in this game. I caught a... Oh, I have to show you guys the shiny I caught, because, my god, it took so much work to get. I caught a... shiny alpha... Shiny alpha, because I really like the design of shiny Lucario... shiny Mega Lucario Z. I caught a shiny alpha Lucario in a Beast Ball. That was such a pain in the ass. Apologies for the spoilers. Shiny Alpha Gimmighoul seems so hard. Oh, I do have one more of those green pieces. Okay. What the heck? Got that. Palm. No, not that. 100 bits from Evil J. Brian saying, a simultaneous look forward and dread attempting to complete the Shiny Health Alpha Mega Evolution Dex. I'm down with 3 Raichu, Gyarados, and Gengar once I train and evolve it. Good lord. Oh, this is the wrong one. Brick separator. You gotta keep them separated. There we go. Okay, I was wondering why this didn't seem right. And I had good reason to be like, huh, this doesn't seem right. But then... Oh, wait. Okay, so this... And then, there we go! Haha, I figured it out! That, we got these... Got a... 1x1 there. One of these red Dealy-mabobs. I wonder if these are going to be acting as the switches inside the Game Boy. Inside the Game Boy. Oh wait, was I supposed to put that one in? Is it in yet? I didn't put it in. This should go... right there, I think. Yeah, that looks right. Okay. Alright, and then 2 of these 1x1s go on the bottom here. Are you a Game Boy? God, there are so many of these little 1x1 pieces. They had the foresight to give spares just in case. And this goes in here. There we go. Dallas Bucks, thank you for the 22 months of Tier 1. Ah, and if you are a Tier 2 subscriber on Twitch, Tier 2 member on YouTube, or a Yeah, a $10 or up patron on Patreon. I gave a preview of a little bit of swag. Oh, not really swag, but a little bit of some what is the word I'm looking for? A teaser of things to come for the VTuber. It's not merch, no. I should do merch. I want to make the coat into a hoodie, into a zip-up hoodie. 3. New outfit? Maybe. I think I had announced a new outfit a while ago. I didn't show anything of it, but I teased it, and I thought it wasn't gonna get done until summer. until summer. But Angu found time in his schedule, and he's gonna be, you know, doing that. So shout out to Anguhai for finding time in his schedule to help me out here. There's a preview of like the upper half of it. Oh, we're on an ad break. You know, I might as well take this opportunity to go to the bathroom, so I'll be right back. Willkommen back. I feel like I was making a point, and I forgot what that point was. Welcome to Age! Oh yeah, one thing I want to do as well is get all the Mega Stones for ZA. I've been getting them as they come out, but this season is like one of the best. This season's one of the best to get them, because I think you can get all 3 of the Kalos starters Mega Stones and and Bexcalibite. This season in competitive ZA. This little yellow peg thing goes in here. The peg goes in the peggle hole. Of course! How did I not realize? Stupid, Tom! Stupid! You're useless! Where the heck is this supposed to go? I think, so I saw you guys talking about, like, how One Piece Season 1 is technically ended, but it's mainly just for, like, that's more of, like, a production side thing. I forgot how good the YouTube battle music was. Here it is. They never made a Peggle 3, no. That guy would jump to the moon if they made a Peggle 3. Peggle 2! And it's like, Peggle 3! And he's like, out of there. I need one of these. PopCap is defunct, so no Peggle 3. It wouldn't stop somebody from buying the rights, though. And then potentially just sitting on it and doing nothing with it. How's the build going? I'd say it's going pretty damn well. Trust me with a bit saying Peggle 3 and the crowd is half asleep. And the crowd goes mild! Oh, what in the fresh hell is this? I gotta take all these, like, little green... They're so bright on camera, these green nipple-y things. And just stick them all around. Caesar, thank you for the 99 months of tier 1, saying 1 more month until the big hundo. Did PopCap made Plants vs. Zombies as well? How the bricks look on a green screen? They probably look black. I must say. Is this it? Yes. Okay, and then there's like a little conical thing. Good. Try not to keep this so close to my chest. Oh, it goes there. There we go. What the heck is this thing gonna become? More of these conical things go around the 4 corners. Oh, it's the D-pad! Yeah, you put this on there and the squishy bit kind of like keeps it. Oh, that's cool! One of the spear things got into one of the conical bits? Ooh, can't have that. Did I miss something? Ooh, I missed a few things. These little bitties are supposed to go into this hole and this hole. Read directions carefully, children. That's just sort of free-floating in there. That's nuts. I never think of like Legos just having like the back-to-back piece. Bingo! So I gotta keep that steady until I can secure it. Sammy Weiss, thank you for the 127 months of tier 1. Most appreciated. I appreciate you. Thank you. Bye. And that goes there. And then this goes here. Thank you. Should be a third piece holding those together. It goes in there. I'm assuming it's later in the instruction, because I don't see it. At least not in the instructions, anyway. That goes in there. One of these pieces. That goes on here. Ba-ding! Shoo-ba-dee-ba-ba-dee-ba-ba-dee-ba-ba-dee. Brink. Scooby-Dooby-Doo-boop, Scooby-Doo-boop-boo, Scooby-Doo-Dooby-Dooby-Doo, Scooby-Doo, and Shaggy Scooby-Doo, and Shaggy too. Was there a dog in here for a second? I felt something brush against my leg. Hope I don't got a rat. Scoobert-Doo. You think the nurses in Pokemon are born with the oh, I don't even know which one. Okay, start goes on this side. Start. You think the nurses in Pokemon are born with the pink hair, or do you think like once they become a nurse they're legally required to dye it? I mean, in terms of like, of changing like body type and whatnot, Kalos would be the place for it. And do you know why? Quote from the game, I used to be a karate master. The wonders of medical science. Trans rights. I miss a piece? I did miss a piece. I missed 2 pieces on this, actually. Na, 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 na. Na, 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 na. Na, 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 na. What was our trainer class 2? Beauty? I unapologetically say hell yeah, dude, to that. I need a 3x2 piece. There we go. It was off on the side. Ba-da-da. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Mystic Fire, thank you for the 36 months of tier 1. Favorite Pokemon Center music from any game? I got a soft spot for Gen 3s. Uh-oh. Oh, sorry, one of my friends just texted me this very cute thing on Instagram about the loving embrace of teddy bears. There's like an arch piece right here. And a 2x2 brick. And then over the top of this goes the headphone. Yeah, check it out. Headphones. You can plug it in there. Plug them in. There we go. This is probably what holds this in place. God, I hope. Yeah, okay, that's holding it in place. Still feels a bit loose, but I'm sure other parts will put it back in there together. Red brick. In Minecraft... something ain't right here. Oh, wait. Did I get... what the hell? Aha! Lovely with one push, where people are getting older tech. Even car makers are adding buttons over touchscreens. We may get the bad. That's true, yeah. God. Yeah, what the biggest problem in a capitalist society about reaching the pinnacle is that once you get the best you could possibly have, there's no point there's no point. Like once like the best thing is developed, like in a capitalist world, there's no point in like in buying anything else. Not saying this is a push for communism necessarily, but I'm saying that no system is going to be perfect, no matter what we try. Because people suck! Humanity is a disease. Tom. 100 bits for transmitting systems are like button mashing minigames. You gotta keep pushing when you're in to take it as far as you can. Yup. Alright. I'm missing a piece. I also haven't opened up whatever's in this box. I hope it's a mint. I'd love a mint right about now. Oh, is this it? Yes! Ha. Let's see. That doesn't seem right. Oh, wait. Yeah, I got it. I got it, baby. Alright, my brains are no good to anyone right now. So zombies, please, don't eat me. My brains. My guts. Let's go here. Yeah, it looks like it lines up on top of this. Oh, the plate. What says the Nintendo Game Boy? Oh, look at that. Buddy, why is your paw on the wall? You're just pressing your paw right up against the wall there. You can keep it there. You can keep it there. Oh, I'm sorry, buddy. I just wanted to show it off. He's good about having his paws touched. All right. Back to the build. Okay, the plate. The plate. Need this. Apparently need 4 of these. One to go on. Whoops. Oh, I dropped one. But it's fine. What? I need one of these yellow nubs. Yellow nub. Oh, is that a little stretch we got going on there, buddy? What's the bit? There's a bit from The Simpsons that pokes fun at at Walt Disney, like when they're talking about all the old like Itchy and Scratchy stuff. Except for when he had his controversial cartoon. Nazi Supermen are our overlords. He was beloved by all, except with his one controversial cartoon. Is it fine? It better be fine. Better be fine. Oh, that's what keeps it in. Okay. Oh, look at that. Oh, this feels really good too. Oh, they got the feel of it, like down pat. Down pat. Are you gonna be able to press the buttons too? That's gonna be nuts if that's the... Is that what these are for? They're squishy. They would be good for buttons. It's gonna be real funny, like, whenever production... It's like, whenever production on like a big show like that stops, like, someone was saying the Amazing Digital Circus, will, like, eventually, like, stop production. There's gonna be, like, one or two people out there that just, like, want it to go on forever and are like, what? No! Probably more than one or two people, but still. La, la, la. Oh my god, this is complex. One of these goes on here. Then one of these goes on here. Then you stick all of that within this. Then you stick one of these on top of it, and presto changeo, you got a button. Buttons! Oh man, I love buttons! Beep, bop, boop, beep, beep. Wow, I can't believe that worked. Thanks, Caboose. The way it ends, it can't really go on after that. So people are just gonna have to, like, accept that that's where it's gonna be, like, at the end of. Do wish it was an even 10. No, no. No, 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 no. Oh. 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 Bingo! Gold Lightning, thank you for the 10 gifted subs. Super cool of you. I need to update that sub counter for 850 as for Pokemon Too Many Types 2. Episode 7 and 8 were originally going to be one episode, got split into 2. Interesting. Well, whatever. Like, two of the episodes are being split into 2. That's what's important here. No, no. I still can't believe Carlos worked on this game. That is, not gonna lie, really fucking cool! Would I call it insane? Yes, I would call it insane! Potentially in some form of precipitation. The rain. Hi, bud. Did I disturb you? Oh, are we getting down? All right, bye, buddy. Sorry, you got to deal with this now. And the Zentreya figure I got in the background there. It is insane. Possibly in some form of precipitation. How did this get attached? I don't think that was meant to go on anywhere at that point. Hello? It's where the A button is. I must have grabbed that one by mistake when I was trying to find the brown one. 100 bits from Trisman saying, somewhere over the rainbow way up high, there's a rock that gets closer. Oh God! And then smash. No. ADHD is starting to kick my ass. Something is not right there. Ah! Okay, we're fine. It's cool. It's fine. We're fine. It's cool. It's cool. We're fine. We're fine. I missed a thing. I missed a thing. A thing that was missed. Wait. That's what's in here! There's a thing! Guys! It's how we hit the buttons! It's how... Guys, check it out! Oh! Oh, what could be in here? Yes! Yes! It's a rubber band! Let's go! I flung the rubber band away! Get on! Okay, and then stretch it over the... Yes! And now the buttons don't quite spring back, but that's okay. They will. They will. And that goes here. It's the... Wait. Really? There's no... Okay, well, I guess this goes here, signifying really high up the A... Oh, but it's... Oh my God! I had it backwards the whole time! Bro, this is the greatest shit ever! You can input the Konami code on the Lego Game Boy. Really? What does it do? Nothing! It's a game- it's Lego! Oh my fucking God, dude! Something's not right! Oh, this goes on the bottom. Yes! Holy cow! Water. Wait, these are start and select! Oh my God! Get that on there, and then, wait, where does this go? It goes here, right? Yeah. Bro. This is the hype. Oh, dude. Okay, so, we watched, one of my favorite, Christmas movies. I wouldn't say favorite Christmas movies. Yeah, actually, you know, favorite Christmas specials, rather. I don't know if you're familiar with a little thing called, The Muppet Family Christmas. What the fuck? Oh, okay, it does go like that. Muppet Family Christmas is awesome. So like, you know, you're watching it and it's like, you know, it's funny, there's laughs and like, you know, some of the characters are coming in late, like Rolf the dog got held up in traffic or whatever. He chased a car there. He chased a truck the entire way and boy was he exhausted. And then like at one point you like start hearing this song and you're like, yo, what is this? What's going on? What's happening? And you hear like the ding, jing, 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 and like, and Kermit goes, hark! Me thinks we hear carolers! And you look out, and they look out there, and on the snow horizon, Sesame Street characters start coming around the corner. That is the hypest shit! Like you see like them walking, you see Bert and Ernie walking up at Elmo, and you're like, oh, Grover! Like Big Bird comes out, and you're like, yes! And then later they go like to see the Fraggles. They found a Fraggle hole in Fozzie's mom's basement. And that's like that's the hypest shit ever. No one can tell me otherwise. Tom. 100 bits from Trisman saying, aw, baby's first crossover. I love Muppet Family Christmas. There are like edited ones you can find online, but they're not nearly as good. What the heck happened there? Uh-oh. I think... Hang on. Gotta carefully lift this off, and then can I pull this out? Come on. Come on. Why is this button so gummy now? Yeah, the full version's on, and like here's the thing, we had it like videotaped as well from like when it originally was on the air, and it had like, I remember like all the different ads that they had on there, like that's like the McDonald's one, the Cinnamon Toast Crunch one, which, you know, probably not good for my brain that I remember like the advertisements for these things. Still the hype as shit, you can't tell me otherwise. Remember that Oshkosh Bagosh commercial? Oh, now this one's gummy. I guess you just gotta flick it a little bit and it'll bounce back up. Was that on there, the Campbell's Soup Snowman commercial? But no, you can't tell me that like that the Sesame Street characters coming over the hill singing Christmas carols wasn't the hypest shit. All right, what did I do wrong here? No. Ah, I put these on the wrong thing. With my last peg, I curse Zoidberg! 100 bits from Trisman saying, isn't the hype of shit constipation finally getting loose? Ha 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 ha. Ah ha 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 ha. Bro, it's coming together. Right now, this looks like some sort of like paranormal, like investigative thing where it's like, you know, these two things are like antennas that like read for paranormal like activity. It's like, oh, there's a ghost here. There's a ghost. I can feel it in my bones. I feel it in my bones. Welcome to the new age. To the new age. Welcome to the new age. To the new age. Whoa. Whoa. Oh. Radioactive. Radioactive. All right, that's all I need these for. On the smurdy, it's the goblet turkey. What the hell happened to this? I hope this isn't what you see the screen through, because this is messed up. Holy book! It's a goblet humonga! When he realized that Big Bird is there and is essentially just a larger turkey. Just peanut dinner. Yeah, the Thanksgiving turkey is being sold out by or is selling out Big Bird to save his own ass. Oh, this nerd here the turkey. Holy book! This hooks onto this. I'm assuming this is like some sort of mechanism to take the cartridges in and out. Or to hold the lenticular screen. Brown piece under here. Pass it on! Pass it on! Pass it on! As we pass it on! Oh, the Fraggles are so cute in that movie. Or just kind of in general. That's contrast. We don't need no stinking contrast. I didn't realize they composed different music for alpha battles based on where you were in the world. Yeah, the Fraggles created re-gifting. Pass it on, pass it on, pass it on. Pass it on! Oh, here we go. Pass it on, pass it on, pass it on. Pass it on! I never understood Kermit and Miss Piggy's relationship. Like sometimes they're in love with each other, sometimes they're not. And that one CBS show that was like, that made the Muppets into like an adult sitcom. They were dating, but on the rocks. Tom. Mr. Tripp is saying, if Fraggles were gaseous creatures, would they be called Frackles? Who knows? That's probably where the name came from, honestly. I almost didn't put these bits in. Wahoo! Wahoo! This is the wrong piece! Why does this Lego build feel so intense with this music? Oh. We're making donuts! I only have so much time to put this bomb diffuser together! Morty! We're gonna die, Morty! This, and this for something. Oops. Oh no. That's such a small piece. Where did it go? Tiny Lego found it! I found it! Oh my god, Morty, we're gonna die! We're gonna die, Morty! this, and I need this. There's another piece that I'm just not seeing. Oh, is this it? Yes, found it! I was like, did they just not give me a piece? And it turns out they did. Gary! You are gonna finish your dessert, and you are gonna like it! Now it's your turn. That's not what I meant, you dunce! Ooh, good one. I don't know what the Hyperspace Lumios music reminds me of, but it's a vibe. It's a vibe. I like it. 100 bits from Trisman saying, "No, my name's not Tov." I think the guy who played Patrick looked as stupid as I did when I was doing that. I defy you, Heartman! Oh, look at that! It fits. Oh, that's so clever! That's the on and off button! It feels really nice to use, too. Good lord. Whoever's the owner of the white sedan, you left your lights on. Dead too. Oh, I got dead again. Oh! But don't genius live in a lamp?
Patrick, your genius is showing.
Where?
Don't you have to be stupid somewhere else?
Not until 5. Huh. Wait, is there a different theme between meeting up with Corbeau in the main game and meeting up with Corbeau, like, as part of, like, the hyperspace squad or whatever it's called. Oh, you're staying with me. All right, let's see. Two of these 1x1s. A brick is 3 plates high, right? Mother of pearl, how long could she last? Sandy's a girl. Dead-Eye Demon, thank you for the 79 months of tier 1. Gotta get this to squeeze on in there. 100 bits from Trisman saying, how about some good old Mr. Lawrence quotes, starting with, "You'll never catch me, Krabs. Not when I shifted to maximum overdrive." I knew I should have gotten the turbo. What's wrong with this picture? Our glazed MacGuffins, Sam. They're gone. Snap out of it, Max. We don't know that.
Hit me again. I liked it.
I've shifted over to Sam and Max quotes. I went to college! We're using the gear. This is my lab. And this is my laboratory. Oh, I forgot Karina had such a boppin' theme. Da-da-da. Ah! Oh no! Now get out there and win that medal! Win this one because I told you to. Alright, what's wrong with this picture? Ah, I see. Well, allow me to remove the screen. Oh, not all that! Just the screen. I think I need another one of these. Yeah, I thought something was off. There was like a space betwixt some of these, where there shouldn't have been a space! Oh, it's just her theme when she's like around. I thought it was like, damn, Karina's battle theme is very chill. It's not her battle theme. For someone as hyper as Karina, I wouldn't expect such a chill theme, because it's not her battle theme. Prepare for Buttle. I see. I'm beginning to see how this works. We got our volume-y listen-y here. I'm gonna need another one of these. Alright, let's get this upons, and then this upons. This is the contrast one? Yes. Because there's one for volume as well. And we're not to volume yet. Volume is on the other side. This is still really chill. Tom. 100% from Evil J. Brian saying, remember chat? It is... We're on an ad break. It has been proven that, yes, mayonnaise is an instrument. All right, we're gonna take a break. I'm gonna grab a drink. So just chill out a bit, y'all. I'll be back. So I may have poured myself a drink. This lovely concoction here is some Mountain Dew Baja Blast with just a lot of vodka in it. All right, back to the game. Let's see. Where were we? Ah, yes. I had just put the volume controller on here. You don't see bubbles. You see him now? Tom. Trisman with Thunderbit saying, a nice tall glass of Mountain Dew. Don't mind if I do. What am I doing? What am I doing? Penitent, 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 penitent. Ah. I will stick this on here. Yes! There's an entire bag left. It seems like I'm almost done, though. No, 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 no. This one feels a lot more delicate than the NES. Oh, the other, oh, you know, yeah, it might be the Link's Awakening cartridge. Whoa! Almost blew it. Oh, wait! Is this the, Bros, we can trade Pokemon! Bros and sisses, and everyone in between and beyond! Oh, and you take the... Wait, this... It almost seems like I put this on upside down. Because, like... Oh, no, this is the battery cover. Okay, so it's like you pull down this and then boom, that entire... Okay, so this comes off. This folds down. You slide this in, I think. Or do I just slide it into... Hold on. What? It didn't... It's not... But it's not... Oh, I just push it against the front there. Okay. And then that goes there to secure it, and... Ba-ding! Not gonna lie, this is making me want to purchase a Game Boy! Alright, bag number 5. Oh, this is the stand for the Game Boy. Plus the other cartridge. I see, I see. Oh yeah, my cousin also thought it'd be a good idea to arm the children, because he brought a ton of Nerf guns. Including some that seemed like they weren't very safe for kids. Like, the darts hurt. Oh! Oh! Yes! It's beautiful! Nintendo! Are all these lenticular? Didn't actually check. Bingo! So there's a little bit of jumping with this one where Mario gets a star. And then let me see the Link's. Oh my god, I want to put the Link's Awakening one there. That's so good. Yeah, oh, that's amazing. It's the scene with Marin at the beach? Oh, that's so good! Da-da-da. Da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da. Da-da-da. Da-da-da. Ha-ha. That's really good. I like that scene a lot. If you haven't noticed, I like that scene a lot. It was a fast way to gain, like, EXP, or yeah, the research points needed to get the special scans. I honestly felt like what was it? The bits of the Pokemon DLC where you were anytime you want to connect to the internet to like the mind internet, their brain. The battle hyperspace pockets, I feel like we're the weakest part of the entire experience. Honestly, yeah, the Rogue Megas are probably are probably like the easiest way to gain points. The Rogue Megas and the 5-star hyperspace distortions are like the easiest way to gain research points. Yeah, you don't get EXP from them. Honestly, it's just for research points. I think I missed a step. Oh, it's 2 of these. Oh no, it's 2 of these. 1 on each side. Ah. Hi, Bug. Wanna hop on your perch? Or you wanna lay it on the beanbag? You can do either. There he is. It's... Oh, that was a big yawn, buddy. I have kisses? I have kisses? A little purple tongue. Do I have just the camera on there as its own thing? No. Well, maybe. I don't. There we go. Hi, bud. Hi. Buddy, can I get a high five? Give me a high five? Manatee, can you give me a high five? How about a paw? Yeah, thank you. Can I get a paw? Buddy, can I get a paw? So gentle. Is your paw okay? Usually not this, like, picky about me touching your paw. Oh, boy. Can I get the other paw? Can I get the other paw? Can I get the other paw? Manatee, come here. Give me the other paw. No, the other paw. There we go. Good boy. You're such a good boy. The sleepies out of your eyes. Look at this squish. Look at this. Look at this squish. I want to point out this plush, this crocheted shiny Quagsire there with the hat on it was crocheted by I don't remember her name. It's my buddy Brandon's wife. Got like a little like spot in his nose that I'm trying to like clean up there. Oh, he's such a good boy. Hi. May I have a kiss? He won't kiss me unless he likes the way my breath smells. At least not in the face. But he will give hand kisses like nobody's business. Tom, I said woof woof. Woof woof. I think he's offended. Buddy, you look over here? Look over here. Good boy. He's so handsome. He's so handsome. Love that little guy. You gonna lie down? Yeah, you are. All right, let me direct the camera down. And people can get a good look at you and potentially your butt. Oh, 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 thought what was playing was Roundabout. It's not. But it is very spoiler heavy, so I will not say what the song is. Oh, that's neat! They got the little save battery in there! Look at that! Trying to check to see how this goes on. It's pretty much like all the way at the top and then like aligned in the center. It's a little crooked, but you're never going to be perfect on these. And then... Game Boy. One side. The other side. The top side. And then we slide this into the back. Except it... Is it supposed to, like, to grip? It doesn't seem to grip. There we go. Maybe I should have the game that's on the screen be on the display stand. Like, I'll just put, why is this stuck on here? Does it make sense in the long run? No. Does it look better? To me, it does. Oh, okay, it just sticks on there. Is there a Game Boy Color? If there is, it hasn't come out yet. There we go. There we go. The Lego Game Boy. Featuring, at least on mine, The Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening, because I really like this scene. It's a very zen moment. We completed a Lego build. Manatee's sleeping off in the corner here. The music and the vibes are just right. Oh shoot, I just dumped out a bunch of the tiny pieces. Rather, the extra tiny pieces. Oh yeah, the credits song, where we get to see Ancha's amazing artwork. Oh goodness. You cannot convince me that Carlos did not arrange this song. Such a chill moment here. I actually want to check the... Because I started streaming in 1440p again. I'm just wondering how that is done for... how that's been in terms of my machine being able to handle it. I could try, but why put so much effort into lying? Had my resolution set to 720p this entire time, oops. I mean, like, it's possible that you don't have it available. I know, I've got a dual PC setup. What I would like to do in the near future is upgrade my motherboard and processor, which means I'm gonna have to reinstall Windows. Ugh, that's such a pain in the butt. But I won't have to worry about my PC not being able to handle stuff as much. I'm gonna start cleaning up the plasticky trash all around here. It's nice and warm by the fire. Bingo! Chris M, thank you for the 87 months of tier 1. Saying 87 months, I can't believe it. Nice Lango build, that's so cool. Yeah, I think it's awesome. It's nice and warm by the fire. Does that actually sound like a fireplace? It's all the plastic. It's all the plastic from I guess like it depends on how much I do, because like there was a lot of packaging there, yes. It was enough to awaken the dugong for a split second. Just look at him. Hi. Hello. You can lie down in the way. I gotta figure out what's going on with your nose. You can't really tell on the camera. He's got this little, like, light spot in his nose. I think it's just an accumulation of, like, of dead skin or something like that. I put some ointment on it. Oh. Look at him burying his head in my hand. Everything but what you did at the end sounded like fire. I'm getting my second PC next week. I'm finally going to start my streaming journey. Thanks for being an inspiration, Tom. You're very welcome. Although I do want to say, at the core of like streaming, especially starting off, it's a hobby first and foremost. That's the advice I always give to like people who are trying to get into streaming. Because if you go into expecting to like be famous or like make money, you're gonna have a terrible time. It should be a hobby first and a job second starting off. Now what? Shiny hunt? I think this is a good, like, stopping point for a first stream back. So I think I'm gonna do is send y'all on your merry way. We'll raid somebody. Gonna be changing the sub goal up so that way 850 will give us Pokemon Too Many Types 2. Who is live? I feel like I lost the plot with how many streamers I follow nowadays. I think bricked up Game Boy would be a good one. You know what I should do? I should consider doing a raid on the YouTube side as well. Figuring out how to do that. Oh, that's wild. I didn't realize. Like, there's this one that shows an actual Game Boy on the other side. For comparison. And the gray's not quite right, but they look pretty close. I want to learn. Yeah, I'm gonna try and learn how to raid people on the YouTube side as well. So we'll get the raid on Twitch going, and I'll look into figuring out how to raid somebody on YouTube. Keyboard stick, it's pretty big. Good old razor. Okay, how do you raid somebody on YouTube? How to use YouTube Live Direct. Go to YouTube Studio, click Content, go to the Live tab, hover over where you want to redirect them, click Customization, under Redirect, click oh my god. Okay, so hold on, I go here, Content, Live, hover over the video you want to redirect from. What? Hit edit. Edit. Customization. Redirect. Is Callie still streaming? I'll send you to her. I don't think Maury Calliope's still streaming. Yeah, meanwhile on Twitch, it's just raid channel name. To which we're gonna raid Claire. Who the hell is even live? Send you guys over there while I'm figuring this out. I'll send you over to John or to Claire as well. Redirect privileges needed. I'll do this some other time. Just we're done. Goodbye, y'all.